"We're here! Suck it, Noah Lyles!" Enrique Hernandez shouted during the Dodgers World Series celebration, taking a direct shot at Lyles. Now, fans are left wondering, is Noah Lyles misunderstood, or is he one of the most disliked athletes in sports? And why has he become such a controversial figure? So, where did all this start? Let's rewind to the moment that sparked the controversy. In 2023, after winning gold in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, sprinter Noah Lyles stirred up a major debate about what it means to be a world champion in sports. While reflecting on his victory, Lyles questioned why NBA champions are often called world champions when their competition is largely limited to North American teams. World champion of what? The United States? He asked, suggesting that true world champions are athletes who compete on a global stage, like those in track and field. Lyles' comments quickly sparked controversy, particularly among NBA players and fans. In the US, major leagues like the NBA, NFL, and MLB are regarded as the highest level of their sports, so the term world champion is commonly used. However, Lyles' comments challenged this perception, calling attention to the lack of international competition in these leagues. For many NBA players, this felt like a dismissal of their league's reputation and the high caliber of talent it attracts from around the world. NBA stars were quick to respond, with reactions ranging from dismissive to outright criticism. Kevin Durant, a prominent NBA player, mocked Lyles on social media, writing, "Somebody help this brother." Draymond Green called Lyles flagrantly ignorant, and popular ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith chimed in, suggesting Lyles misunderstood the pride that NBA players have in their league's global talent pool, which includes top players from countries around the world. However, Lyles found support within the track and field community, where athletes compete against international rivals for medals and titles. Sha'Carri Richardson, a US sprinter and 100-meter champion, publicly backed Lyles. She posted on social media saying, "I'm standing with Noah on this one," and echoed his sentiment. The NBA has players from different countries, but do they compete against different countries? Richardson argued that to be a true world champion, athletes must face competitors from around the globe, a fundamental feature of track and field. This difference in opinion between fans and athletes of various sports underscored a divide in how world champion is defined. In American culture, sports leagues like the NBA and NFL are dominant, and their champions are often celebrated as world champions because of their perceived superiority. For supporters of these leagues, the global talent within them justifies the title. In contrast, those in international competitions, like Lyles and Richardson, view the term as something that should be earned through worldwide competition. Lyles' comments continued to be a topic of discussion, extending beyond track and field. The debate highlighted an underlying cultural difference about what it means to be the best in sports. While American leagues attract global talent, they don't necessarily compete on a world stage in the same way as events like the Olympics or World Championships, where athletes represent their countries against others. This debate resurfaced in 2024 after the Los Angeles Dodgers won the World Series, with Enrique "Keek" Hernandez delivering his own playful response to Lyles. During the Dodgers locker room celebration, Hernandez mocked Lyles by shouting, "We're here, World Series champions. Suck it, Noah Lyles." His comment added a new layer to the discussion by bringing in Major League Baseball, another major US sports league that uses the World Champion label. Hernandez's remark brought the controversy full circle, pulling another major American sport into the fray and adding fuel to an already blazing debate. But Hernandez isn't alone in his frustration. Devin Booker, NBA star and Team USA Olympian, also took issue with Lyles' comments. Following Lyles' Olympic gold win by a mere 0.005 seconds, Booker congratulated him, but didn't hold back on his disagreement. "I feel like all the best talent in the world is in the NBA," Booker told The Athletic, adding, "Being an NBA champion is probably harder to do." The statement was out of context, but he held it down, so congrats to him. And the debate did not stop there. In 2024, Lyles competed in the Paris Olympics, where he won gold in the 100-meter sprint, but finished third in the 200-meter, a race he'd previously dominated. He later revealed that he had tested positive for COVID-19 2 days before the race, which had affected his performance. This led to another round of criticism, with Kevin Durant once again taking a jab at Lyles, joking, "World champion of third place?" in response to Lyles' bronze finish. Durant's comment highlighted the ongoing tension and differing views about what it means to be a world champion in the sports world. Despite the backlash, Lyles continued to clarify his intent. In an interview on The Dan Patrick Show, he explained that his remarks weren't meant to discredit other athletes, but were a reflection of his frustration with the limited recognition that track and field receives in the US. Lyles wanted to highlight the achievements of track and field athletes, who, unlike NBA or NFL players, compete directly with international athletes for global titles. "To be honest, I think everybody missed the point," Lyles said. He shared that his comments were motivated by his desire to see more recognition for his sport in a country dominated by team sports leagues that don't compete internationally. And that's not all. Lyles is also facing hate from various corners, including some fans and fellow athletes who believe he's overstepping his bounds. When Lyles began track and field, his goal was to transcend the sport, and now more than ever, it is clear that he is on the path to do so. However, with great fame comes significant criticism. Despite getting the desired attention and recognition for his success, he has also had to endure repeated backlash. Many people have expressed their dislike for Lyles' energetic and confident personality. This has been particularly evident in light of his recent remarks, which some perceive as arrogant, especially toward his Jamaican competitors. During an appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show, Lyles was introduced as the fastest man on the planet, to which he responded with a curt, "Yeah, let's hope." His comments raised eyebrows as he gears up for the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. Lyles is on a mission to lead the USA to gold in Europe, aiming to restore American sprinters' glory for the first time since the 2004 Athens Games. He has ambitious goals, claiming, "Grabbing a world record is one of two things that I still have left to do," referring to both breaking Usain Bolt's records and securing Olympic gold. However, not everyone supports Lyles' attitude. Critics point to his appearance in the Netflix documentary Sprint, where he was seen as dismissive of Jamaican athletes. Fans quickly reminded him that Bolt's impressive stats still place him ahead, being 0.25 seconds faster in the 100 meters and having a 0.9-second advantage in the 400 meters. Social media reactions have been sharp. One user wrote, "He is not actually, but it is impossible to stop US ego," while another questioned, "What kind of misinformation is this? Kelly, please fact check." This illustrates the fierce competition in track and field and highlights the importance of respect among athletes. As Lyles approaches his Olympic dreams, the pressure to perform continues to mount. He also faced backlash for controversial topics, such as discussing sensitive information about Jamaica's training camps that his girlfriend shared and deciding to compete at the Olympics after testing positive for COVID-19. These choices have fueled the debate surrounding his conduct. Just when it seemed the drama couldn't intensify, it reignited when Enrique "Kike" Hernandez of the Los Angeles Dodgers playfully remarked during a World Series celebration, "Suck it, Noah Lyles." This cheeky jab has only added more fuel to the fire. Will Lyles rise to the occasion and earn the respect of his peers, or will the backlash persist? The spotlight is firmly on him, and the stakes have never been higher. As Noah Lyles navigates this storm of controversy, the conversation surrounding his comments and actions has sparked a significant dialogue about what it truly means to be a world champion in sports. While some see him as an arrogant figure who disrespects his peers, others appreciate his passion for track and field and his desire for greater recognition of the sport on a global stage. Despite the backlash, Lyles remains determined to prove himself, not just as a sprinter, but as a transformative figure in athletics. His ambition to break records and secure Olympic gold is fueled by a desire to elevate the profile of track and field in a country dominated by team sports. As he prepares for 2025, all eyes will be on him, not only for his athletic prowess, but also for how he handles the weight of public opinion. Will he overcome the mounting criticism and achieve his dreams, or will the ongoing scrutiny affect his performance? One thing is certain, Noah Lyles is far from done. His journey will continue to unfold on the world stage, and fans will be eagerly watching to see how he navigates both the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.